Welcome to my first talk through tutorial. I've been getting so many text messages about how I do my everyday makeup since I didn't talk through my first video. So here it is. I first start out with the Farsali Unicorn Essence. This stuff is pretty pricey, but it's amazing. So I fill it up. Oh. Just put it all over my face. Rub it in. Let it sit for a second. This stuff is really good even if you don't want to put makeup on. It's very hydrating for your skin. It smells amazing. Next, you get your damp beauty blender. Always use cold water. That's what I do, and then just like wring it out. My favorite foundation at the moment is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. This stuff is so lightweight. I have normal skin. My skin is not oily or dry, so this is what I use, and it's so convenient because you just open it like this, dab your beauty blender in it, and just dab away. You don't really need that much, especially if you're going for like a lightweight look. Just makes your skin even. You really gotta like push in on it sometimes. My voice is like half gone, so sorry. After that's all blended in, you can never blend enough. Blend, blend, blend. This is one of my favorite parts. Next, I use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This concealer is amazing. I've been using it ever since it came out. It's the best. And you just put it where you want to brighten. And then if I have like a pimple somewhere, I'll just use this to cover it up. And you just dab away. I always like to do it like over my eye, just so it's all like the same color. And also if I put on eyeshadow, it just gives it like a base. Like some people will rub on concealer just on their eyelids. I just put it on all over. Next, setting powder. This has been my favorite setting powder for years. I get it at Walmart, and I use the translucent extra coverage one. It's hard to find sometimes at Walmart, so when my mom goes out, she knows I use this, and she'll stock up for me. She's the best. And you just use this and just put it where you put the concealer. You could dab this all over your face. I have friends that use this as their foundation. I don't know. This stuff is really cheap. It's like $5. You can find it on Amazon, Walmart. I love this stuff, and why try another one that costs more money than this? I always recommend this. Just put it on. Next, bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it. This brush by Morphe is like the best brush in the world. It is the Morphe M177. I haven't cleaned it in a while, so it's kind of gross. But this brush, you need to get it. It's like under $10, I think. And I use this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in Bronzer. Don't make the mistake of buying the lighter one, the darker one. Make sure you read it. Here. This is what it looks like. Make sure you look up here at the bronzer one. And then I just, where you want some color, just put it on. Blending, like I said, is your best friend. All these baby hairs like get in the way. I forgot to put on a headband. I don't really contour my nose, but I like to give my nose a little bit of color, so I'll just use the same brush and just like, just do it on the sides a little bit. Contour, kind of, I guess. I don't have time to do like the concealer and like do all that on my nose. My nose is fine, but if your nose needs some help, I guess do whatever you want. If I want more like darker cheeks, contour, whatever, I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Just dab that in a little bit. This is a really old brush. This is technically a kabuki brush, foundation brush, whatever. This is the Morphe M442. This is really old. Just blend it out a little more. But I like to just use this brush. This is a Morphe M458. And I'll use the same setting powder. I know, it looks ridiculous and it gets like all over your shirt, but it comes off. I don't know, I'm weird. I just like put it in these like weird spots on my face. Whatever. Next is brows. If I'm going for a more dramatic look, I'll use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Whatever that is. But most of the time, I'll just use this NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brow Pencil. This is a shade Espresso. It looks like this. It has a brush, a spoolie at the end, and I will just fill in my brows if I just want them a little darker, just to give them some color, a little bit of shape, because in my opinion, I don't like how it looks on me if I just have foundation on and my brows like have foundation like over them. I don't really like that on me, so I'll just fill them in. Anastasia Beverly Hills also makes a brow pencil like this. It's like double the price, so why not get a cheaper alternative? It literally works the same. So. You just do whatever you want with this. And then just brush it, make it all even. I don't really make my eyebrows like square like some people do, like, I don't know, they like square it kind of at the front. I don't really do that. I just take my fingers like this. Okay, this looks ridiculous. I promise it comes off. See? Whatever. That's just what I do. Maybe brush it a little more. Next, just to give your eyes some dimension, some color. I don't really put eyeshadow on unless I'm going out. So I use the Morphe E27 brush. This blending brush, I have gone through like a million of them. They're amazing, and they're probably like $6 on Morphe's website. And I use the Butter Bronzer again. Just put it in your crease. Just to give it some dimension. A little bit of color, look more awake, I guess. I don't know. That's just what I do. I don't really take my time blending this because I don't really care. Unless I'm like doing a nice eyeshadow look, then I take my time. But this is just to give your eyes just a little bit of color. Just like that. I don't even put anything on my lid. I just leave it like that. Next is eyelash curler. Eyelash curling is so important to me. I got my eyelashes lifted and tinted like almost 2 months ago. Biggest waste of money in my opinion. So now my eyelashes are not the same. So I go over them twice. It's hard to do this with one hand. I usually will like use two and to really like squeeze it in. My left eye is more messed up than my right from this eyelash lift. Whatever. Next, this is not needed, but I've always done this combo. This is the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. I put this on my eyelashes first. It's just like that. Sometimes if I'm not wearing any makeup, I'll just put this on just to give my eyelashes a little bit of color. I love this stuff. It's not needed, but I like to think it makes a difference for me. I go over it a few times. Especially if I have on like a lot of eyeshadow, I'll really take my time to make sure my eyelashes are as long as they can get. This is the best. This is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I have gone through probably like, I can't even tell you, probably like 25 or more tubes of these. This mascara is the best. Pricey, but the best. And this is like a new one that I just opened, so it should work wonders. Now, in my opinion, if you're gonna, they make a small travel size of this. Don't get it. Even if you want to try it out, don't get it. The, like the applicator is different than the full-size one. And it's like drawn, I don't know. I don't like it. I try to make my eyelashes look as long as I can since I don't wear falsies. I don't think I've only gone out in public like twice with false eyelashes. I do not know how to put them on. I want to learn, but I also don't want to get in the habit of like having to wear them because I feel like they look so gorgeous. But like, who wants to put those on every time they do their makeup? Not me. Plus, I don't really do dramatic looks, so they're not really needed. If I have something like important to do, like a special occasion, I'll wear them. I mean, they take me forever to put on, but okay, now that we do that, next I brush off all the baking, the whatever you want to call it, stuff. This is the Morphe E3 brush. I just dust it all away. Clean it up nice. Alright. Next is blush. I don't even think they make this anymore, this palette. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill collaboration. I'm gonna use this blush right here. This is the Morphe E4 brush. I've used this brush for years to do my blush. Okay. Now that that's done, I will take that Morphe M442 brush again and just blend it all together because it needs to look nice. Some people put blush like, I don't know, like in random spots, like up here, I don't know. They think it does something, but I don't really see a difference unless you want your face to look pink. That's not what I want. Next is highlight. Highlight is very important. Okay, this is just a fan brush by Morphe. It's not on here, it's worn off. I have like a million highlighters. My favorite highlighter is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. This stuff like went away and then it came back. I got it before it went away, but now it's back. It's so beautiful. And you just put it on like the high points of your face. So like your cheekbones, your nose, I put it here, all over. Okay, now I spray my face with MAC Fix Plus. This stuff's amazing. I've been using it for years. Urban Decay has one as well. A lot of brands make setting sprays, but I always liked that one. And then I like to think I just dab my face again with my Beauty Blender just to like set in the makeup. Then I go over it, while my face is still damp, I go over it with the highlighter again because I feel like it makes it more intense. It just looks nicer. Then I put on more mascara. This is my last coat. my left eyelashes are, oh my god. It's so annoying. Never again. Don't get your eyelashes lifted. It looks beautiful in the beginning. I don't know if you could see, like, they're all like, I call them skeleton-y, people call spidery, whatever. They're just like all over. Ugh. No. Okay. Next. To set the brows. So many brands make this kind of stuff. But the cheaper the better, right? This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. The spoolie on it is kind of big. Benefit makes one that's way smaller, but I don't really want to spend like $30 where this is like $6. So this works fine. Sometimes if I'm not wearing any makeup and I just put on like that Benefit tinted primer, I'll just put this on as well on my brows just to give like some color. Just sets it like that. Okay. Next. I don't put lipstick on to go to work. I just, if I'm going out on the weekend or my day off, I'll put lipstick on. But first, I use Q-tip to clean off my lips. Pet peeve of mine is, I mean, if you do it fine, is when people put on foundation, you obviously are going to get it like on your lips and they don't clean it off. It's just something that bothers me, but hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Okay. I only use a few brands of liquid lipsticks. I've tried so many, and so many of them are so bad. They're expensive, but so bad. But I find that the Kylie Jenner Cosmetics liquid lipsticks are amazing. This is a lip liner in the color Charm. This is a beautiful pinky nude. I think lip liners are really important. I don't have the biggest lips, so sometimes I overline them. I'm gonna put on a velvet today. This is the Kylie Jenner Cosmetics Lip Kit and Charm as well. But it's a velvet. It's not as drying as a matte. I love this stuff, and it smells like cupcakes. It just goes on so creamy and smooth. It's not drying. It's beautiful. And next, sometimes I'll just take this. This is a Real Techniques brush. I've had this forever. Just put it in my bronzer again and just put it on my neck. Voila! That is my everyday makeup when I wear makeup. I hope this helps a lot of you guys that have been asking me. I hope I went into enough depth about what I use. I use both high-end and drugstore because I've learned it's not worth spending a lot of money on products if you don't need to. I try to use the cheapest stuff I can use, but some of the high-end stuff is better, so I will splurge on that. But I hope you guys like this makeup tutorial and continue to follow my journey on YouTube. Thanks for watching.